Hi everybody, welcome back, Agrarian Guys 2 with me, Sid, and we're back over in the Thorncraft area. You will be noting we have an infusion already set up on the table, and if we check here, we've got stable stability of 32 with an instability of 5. This one here is missing a thing, an opposite. This is a naturally unstable because it's an odd numbered infusion. Now I've also brought over these. We're going to cook some of these up. I'm a bit low on auto, so they're over here. And I think we will pop you. Let's have a look. We'll pop this. I think there is as good as anywhere. I brought over an armor stand, the reason for which will become apparent soon. So, last episode we started trying to make the blood wand thingy with that and that, but we can't do it with that because it requires more V's than we have. So we're going to start off with making a silver wood 1 core, which we are good for everything. I'd say moderate instability, so with a bit of luck we'll be good. I tell you, the applied energistics element of this thing and all of this, absolutely incredible. I really can't fault it. Okay, so in you go. Eat up your shards. You grow big and strong, my little wand core. And so we have silverwood 1 core. Yay, go us. Right, so have we got any thaumium made? That's the next question. I have a thaumium boat, but that really doesn't help me at all. No, it doesn't look like I have. Do I have any iron? I do. Grab a couple of those and let us go and make a couple of thaumium. Convert you over into that. We're going to pop you in there. Oh, get in there. And we're going to make 1 and 2 of those. That gives us that. That probably has next to no value. We'll assume so. However, they're inert, so the next thing we are going to need, let's have a look. Shard. What shall we use? We're going to use entropy because we've got things. I need 6 entropy shards. Let me just check my auto situation. We're good. And we are going to make 6 balance shards. I'll say this applied energistics and Thorncraft. Yeah. I wish it was in the normal game, but there you go. It's not, so we're kind of stuck with it as it is. Right, one thing we do need to do is we can't do that because you are not a furnace. We don't have any kind of furnacey thing over here. Let's just run over and cook this up and make a Salis Mundis and Big Bad Complex. I keep seeing people on that list, you know, that I don't recognise from things, and sometimes the people on the list I've never seen on the list before, if that makes sense. How are you doing? Oh, Jesus Christ. I need to automate that somehow. Just the question is how. Because there is a serious amount of stuff in there. Yeah, I think we definitely, but we're getting there. We've got plenty of Yellorium, and we've got lots of Certs quartz, which is always good. We can put that away, out of the way. That will free up a bit of space in there while those cook. And that is a charged Certus quartz, so you can go in there, and they can go in there. That's that. Anyway, it gives a little bit of space for this to operate, we should really void. Cocoa beans are actually a good source of census, aren't they? Let me just check something a second. Where is my thermometer? If I were a thermometer, where would I be? I'd be there. Before I start binning things, let me just have a look. Census. Do we use census for much? I honestly don't know. Now, what else have we got in there? Anything that we can actually cook? Skystone, Pedito, and Tanaberry. We'll cook some of that up, sorry. Bonk, bonk, bonk. And you are census as well, so we can take a whole bunch of that. That frees up a bit of space as well. These we can do, and we'll get some more at a later time. Did I? I didn't pick. Oh, huh. We shall put one of those back, and we'll grab that. That's all of that. Let us head back over to the Thorncraft area. We'll set that lot going just through the system, and we can get these caps made. Okay, you can have that. You can have all of that. And then this again, unstable because it's odd. It's probably not that unstable, this particular infusion though, because what we will have is if I go one there, one there. Now if you were to go one in the middle and one at either side, you would have had three. In fact, let's demonstrate, because this is science, this, well, almost. If you were to place one here like a Sue and then grab your abacus, all three items are showing that there is instability. So because all three are showing instability, they are they're basically making the infusion more unstable. Putting this one across and just moving it across to the side here, pedestal now is only one to match its item. Now the instability hasn't changed much, but I'm guessing there are decimals going on in there. The only thing we need to double check: 6 aurum, 12 potentia. Now the aurum could be an issue. Let us check. I've only got 6. I need more aurum. So aurum. You have got 2 each. And Pedito. In fact, let's just pop. My god, that shot through the system fast, didn't it? That should give us plenty of aurum anyway once that comes through. 7, 8. So we need, what did we say? Was it 6? Yeah, and potentia is almost certainly fine. So it's just we need 12 aurum. Once that's up to 12, we're good. In fact, we can set the first one running now. Gimme. Because we've got 6 and 12. Let it do its thing, and I'll have a slurp of coffee. It's only instant today. I'm not on any fancy coffee. It's just the caffeine, keeping the caffeine levels high. That's the important thing. So there we've got one charged Thormian cap. Let me get the next one on. We'll do you, and you. We just need to check we've got the aurum. We have, excellent. And let's bat that. And that should give us the other bit we need to make our improved wand. The irony is, of course, is we're doing this and we still need... This is only to get us a step further to another higher wand. So we've got charged thormium. Right, now I suspect that we will not be able to do this because it wants 54. This only holds 50. So first things, have I got any? We haven't. So let me go and take those out, and we are going to get a couple of gold. 1 and 2. We're going to get a couple of bits of this glass. We need some shards. Again, we can use you. That will give us 1, and that will give us 2. And then we're going to go for a bit more gold. 1, 2. We're going to go for those. We're going to make another set of goggles of revealing, essentially. Leather. Oh dear. Right, let's go. Oh, I don't need to go get leather, do I? I can do it from here. Leather. 1, 2, 3, 4. I keep forgetting I've got this, you know. I think it comes from just having spent so long running around. So that will give us that. So if we place the goggles on in there, now you can see at the moment, oh hang on, if I put these in, these are not on me at the moment. If I do a swap, it'll swap my items that I'm wearing out and swap my armor there. But still not quite enough. So we need to do something more. And to do that, we are going to, let me just and we're going to make, oh, did I make double? I thought I only made half. Okay, doesn't matter. I'm not going to complain. So we're going to make a thaumaturge's robe. We are going to make a thaumaturge's leggings, and we're going to make thaumaturge's boots. Swap those out, and that will give us obviously the cumulative discount. So that's 5 and another 5. That's a 10% discount. That is charging back up. We'll obviously need to let that charge, but once that is done, it now drops below 50. Now we're not obviously there because it's charging, but yeah, other than that, not a problem. Oh, still got some of that left in there. Come on, cook. So that's just waiting for that. This is obviously so we could store it here if we wanted. Now I may make a couple of sets and just put them out so we can just swap out, but to be honest, most of what we're going to do, I forgot that this had this particular feature, will be done in here, so not a biggie. Right, we're just waiting on you. We can try it over here, see whether we can get a better fill rate, but probably not going to get a huge I suppose it's not too bad. Now, as I say, we can do a bit of no bullying over here at some point. I'm not desperate for that at the moment though, so we'll just go and pop this in, get the last bit of what we're after. Air and Ignis shouldn't take too long. Swap that out, bang. So we're just waiting on the air, needs to get to 48.6. Almost there. Oh, squeeze it, squeeze. 48.6. Thaumium Boss Wand, bang. Take this out, pop that in. That can do its thing. We'll just swap that over. This is going to take an age to charge. So while waiting on that, I'll let that do its thing, and we'll pop this over here just to charge out of what it can from here, which I don't think we've got a full set of aspects. You've got 4 there, a bit of no auto there. Auto, that's just Pedicio and Terra. I think we're missing Ignis. We've got a tiny little pathetic bit of air there, so yeah, not good. So we'll let that charge, and I'll be right. Alright, we're about charged on this one. Bang, there we are. We are now charged. So this now should be doable, and if we swap out, we can bring that cost down. This will give us the alchemically crowned blood wand, which of course should be... No? Why? Oh, it is charging from my pull there. That's fine. That's obviously charging. I'm going to swap that. I don't really want to use my blood pool to charge these fully. We're going to let it charge. That's got a 78% VSCOS. That's got a 79. So that's actually even slightly better than that, which is interesting. Now, while that's charging, we have got a couple of quests complete. We did that last one. We've now got this, which is going to give us another blood rod and another full heart. This one requires a demon shard, so we're not, and the reward is utterly crap, to be honest. But that's fine. And then there should be another one in here in Thaumaturge. This is going to give us a Thaumium Boss crafting scepter, which is even better for the crafting side of things. And we'll take the reward bag for that. The still more one caps to craft, ones and stuff to craft there, but that is a greater reward bag. Tuberous flux capacitor. Huh. How are you doing? You are charging. And so what we're going to need to do, has that got actually any kind of value as a... No, there's not. One day this is, I'm going to get there and go, no, it has absolutely no value to me whatsoever as a Thorncraft thing. Put it in there then, doesn't matter. And okay, so what's next? Well, we need to... Oh, is that fully charged? Cool. We need to charge you up, and then we'll get this fully charged. That's got 150. That has got a... I think it's 150 as well. So, yeah, we're kind of doing well there, and we've got this, so we only need to make one more of those to make the blood staff. But to do that, we're going to need to do some demon summoning. Demon summoning 101. Or specifically, we're going to have to do elemental summoning. I don't know why I'm gesturing with my hands here. I'm doing all that specifically. And I'm like, what the hell are you doing? So, we need to make pedestals. Turn my caps lock off. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these. Which needs 7 of those and a bunch of obsidian, and I still have no automated obsidian. Now there's no way that I can think of, or no easy way to get any water. It might work in the nether, but who knows. Water sigil could work. The one thing I know that does work is the Ars Magica spell, but bucket spell that I have, but that ain't going to help. So, oh dear. So what we're going to need is, as I say, we're going to need 7 of these, which is 7, 3, 6 sevens, well 6 6 is 36, so 42 obsidian. And of course the easiest way for me to do that is to go down here and make it manually. The not so easy way to do that is to not do that. But to be honest, 42 of these takes no time at it takes no time at all, assuming we don't get lag. Now I'm just wondering, if I were a thinking man, you are a cover, so let's have a look. You are a transfer pipe. So I don't use that really for much now, other than obsidian. Let me just check something out. Have I got any transfer pipes on me? That's my first question. I do, seeing as I just cooked a whole load of... No. Oh, no, it doesn't matter. So you can go there. I should have another one of those, well, more of those I should say. So you can go there. Don't know why I didn't do this ages ago. Well, I do because I'm idle. Branch that off there, can you? And that's now obsidian. Cool. Now the question is, can I now... I can. It just for some reason didn't want to place properly like that before. And then we can pop this lot back over, and that saves me a lot of bucket time, doesn't it? Which is, there's got to be a bonus, really. And we can just pop a little bit of that around there, and you'd never know. Bonk. Bonk. Yeah, I mean, it's not brilliantly fast, but it's faster than bucket. Or maybe it's not faster than bucket. Hup. What the hell? Oh, lag? Maybe? Perhaps? Bit of lag? Yeah. It's still faster than bucket. So at the end of the day, that's what's important to me. That'll save me some time. So I am going to get myself 42 obsidian, and I'll be back in a moment. Okay, just thinking this through. This is madness. I'm only at 22 obsidian. It's taking forever. There's got to be an easy way to do this, and there is. So I've been and grabbed some of my quadruple compressed cobble. I wanted to check if there was a compressed cobble quest, and they wanted 4. Cobble madness. Yeah, it's not that much. Claim that. So that's for the hoarding. A legendary bag. A solar panel 1. Wow. Don't go mad with that. Okay, so we're going to grab you. And we are going to... we're probably going to grab a bucket of water just to be on the safe side. But we're going to set this into obsidian mode. And we're going to pop it... Basically going to take it away from here. Because we've got lots of this cobblestone now. We can always bring it back later, should we need it. Or make another one. It's really not a biggie. And we're going to take you out of there. Now we've got a pipe there. So if I grab this and pop this here, we are going to do... Let me clear everything. That's blue. There we go. There's some lava. Steadily going in. That's going over. We could increase the speed. It's not a biggie. We're going to set you to obsidian mode before we put the water in. And obsidian mode should consume the lava and not the water, if I am correct. And your augments are probably a little bit excessive, but doesn't matter. We're going to go pop, and that should do 8. And then once it's got another... You consumed the water, you swine. That's interesting. Does it consume? Yeah, it would consume the water, wouldn't it? So it would need water consume. Oh, damn it. Damn. That was me being clever and obviously missing an obvious trick there. Anyway, we're not far off now. 3 buckets of water and we're sorted. 1, 2, 3. And then we can get on and actually do something rather than just faffing around trying to automate. I'll automate obsidian off camera. It really isn't that... Well, I was going to say it isn't rocket science, but clearly it is, because I've managed to fail to do it. There we go, there's your 24. That'll take us to more than enough obsidian. We'll just let that go through. 8 at a time is probably enough for the most part, or 16. So that's that. We need more wheat blood shards if we've got them. Let's have a look. Blood. We haven't. And we need some iron. And I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. Blood shards. Now there is a use for these. If we do that and go into not the alchemical chemistry set, not that. It is shapeless. We need an imbued slate, and those will give us 5. So slate, we should have some imbued slate. So if I do 1, 2, 3, 4, that'll be enough. And then we'll go and grab our orb. We can duplicate some of these up a little bit, and hopefully get enough to do what we need to do. An undying spider. He's going to be there for a while. Okay, so give me that. We'll come down here and we'll go orb, slates, and those will give us 20 of those. That's more than enough. We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oops. So that's those, and then we take those out of the mix. We put one of those in with that and that. That gives us our central pedestal. Then all we need is a place to fight the little bugger. Now we could just do it down here. I'm not sure. Not sure how safe this is going to be, because this thing is a serious lightning magnet. Okay, we'll pop you there, and then if I remember rightly, we go 1, 2, then you go 1 like that, 1 like that, 1 like that, 1 like that, and that's pretty much it. No, there's more to it than that. Clearly, there's going to be more to it than that. So the next thing we need is our alchemic chemistry set, and we need to make, I'm going to do an earth elemental. Yeah, it's that one. So we're going to make terrae. So we're going to need obsidian. We need 6 of these. So we need 12 obsidian, 6 dirt, 6 sand, and 6 simple catalysts. Have I got enough obsidian? I've got exactly enough obsidian. That is outstanding. So we need dirt. What did I say I needed for terrae? Was it? What was the last? Sand. That was it. Now that one could be more problematic if I've not got it. Oops, not sad. It is. What problematic? I need to go and grab some sand out of the system. Let me grab that, and I will. Alright, we should have everything we need to actually go about doing this now. Including my armour. I realised I was still wearing my mage armour, which is probably not the best idea in the world. 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. We'll give it a power source. That should do its thing. Now I've got that. I've got you. You and you are probably the most important items. We've got some regen and an instant health just in case. And I'm not going to make my usual mistake and take on a water guardian, a water elemental, because they kill you really fast. So that should give us 6 of those. We're going to need you, and we are going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to activate our engine just in case, and we are going to do that. Activate our sword. and crash. Great. All right, back in, hopefully. Hopefully we're back in, and hopefully there's a demon here who we can beat up, but then again, maybe not. Okay. All right, well, we're back in. Slight problem. The elemental was ticking. What that means is a ticking entity. I suspect that it was because it was underneath this, and in effect being hit by the well of suffering. So yeah, what we can do, I suppose. Let me pull myself back together. We'll try and move the elemental somewhere else. I will, just to save time, not because it's particularly materially expensive, I will give myself the half dozen terrari that we used, just to do that little bit quicker. Again, as I say, it's not particularly expensive. I'm not overly worried, so we'll set up here, I think, this time around, and we'll do it. We'll do there and there. So yeah, I'm sure you know, given that the thieving game stole my terrari, I'm sure you will forgive me for cheating a little in. Let me just quickly go into there, get some terrari. Come on, terrari. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's change back. Go 1, 2, 3. Now, if this crashes and we end up with a ticking thing going on, then we're a little bit stuffed, aren't we? Oh, and that's still on. So let's see what happens this time round. And we crashed again. Okay, I'm going to have to go and delete that elemental. And yeah, it looks like there might be a problem with elemental summoning. So I really kind of have very little choice. I mean, without that, I cannot progress further in the old. Oops, that's the wrong way. In the old blood magic, because you do need those demon shards, you know, given. So what I am going to do, I'm going to get a couple. I'll go and get some more. In fact, let me do that now. No, let me do. I'll just get a bunch of obsidian, sand and dirt cheap. If you'll pardon the pun, obsidian. Obviously, we do have to do stuff to get it, so we'll do that and that. Oops, and we'll take the 16 and then we'll just pop that in. Right, so we'll go and get a couple and we'll assume that we have fought 2 of them. They're tricky, they're not really tough. So what I am going to do is I'm going to assume that we fought them and we actually have consumed all of these items in the process. Fair? I think that's fair. We ought to possibly turn you off as well. And we'll just do the game mode. No, I'll try the right thing. And we'll go and grab some shard. Hopefully that will find me, and I'll just get 2. I need 2 specifically. So, and if we need more, we'll just have to work on that basis. There's, you know, I'm certainly not going to sit there and try and fix the pack to that level. Yeah, that seems fair enough. As I say, they're tricky rather than difficult. I honestly think, given the armor we've got, you know, with the protection 4, we've got the flight, we've got the bound blade. Once we've got the debuff on it, we've got this thing, which would probably kill it in about 3 hits. You know, this is all pretty straightforward. So let us pop this on. That's going to make us our tier 6 or tier 5 orb, which will allow us next episode to, oops, that's not what I want, to make, so we've got, let's have a look, we've got the week, we've got our apprentice, then we go to magicians, to master, and then we've got this as the last one here, and that will give us our tier 5 blood orb, which will allow us to do some of the stuff, and we can get on with that blood staff quest next episode as well. This may take a while. Let's just have a check. How much life is it going to drain? 75,000. Yeah, this could take a while. The entire pool's got 88,000 in it, so, well, 89,000 I should say, so it's plenty. We're just going to wait for it. So yeah, that's kind of a bummer. I hate having to do that. I mean, yeah, you know, it's not, apart from the fight, we've not cheated anything in. We've given stuff up and possibly used, I mean, I doubt I would have used that level of, yay! I doubt I would have used that thing. So there we go, Archmage Blood Orb, bang, in you go, and that should give us a network of, I think it's 2, I can't remember exactly how big it is, but we can at least now make everything else we need for the quests, or at least everything else we need for some of the quests. If we go to the blood quests, and I realise I am probably a little bit over here. We can't do this one yet. We can, I think, now do that. We can probably do that now. I'm still a little wary of that, but as I say, I don't want to get that chicken. But yeah, anyway, thank you very much for watching, even though things were not as smooth as I would have liked, especially when it came to demon summoning. And until next time, I will see you soon, and bye for now.